Hi, I'm Inez Simpson, creator of the Simpson Protocol, and I'm just going to take you through the Elman Induction. And this is a refined one that I did for updating language and stuff. So this is a little bit shorter, and it's ideal to be short. Better not to embellish it, as that was the idea, is to make it shorter. So the key points about the Elman Induction. Elman said it should never go over 4 minutes. Ideally, mine, if you watch it and doing it and at a right pace, just a conversation that I'm having with a client, is ideally, I usually do it in about a couple minutes. So 2 to 3 minutes is where you're looking for. So there's 4 key parts to it. One is closing the eyes and the test, which means that you've got a light state of hypnosis. Then the countdown from 10 to 1 or fractionation. Either one, they're both very good. So that's just a deepener. Then you have the arm drop. Now that one I ignore online because arm drop is sort of the same thing as saying I'm in a second level of hypnosis. And you could do, some people will say, get your arm to stand up and, go stiff as a board, things like that. But I don't do that. I just ignore it because the release of the numbers takes them down to the level 3 to 4, which is somnambulism. So I like doing it when I'm doing it live with them because it's kinesthetic and I pick it up, and it's another thing that shows that they're on board when they let me do it for them and all that. So, and see, then you double up with deepeners. So you've gotten people to what we call the top of somnambulism. You may have them deeper, but that's what ideally this is going to do for you. So from there on, we double up with deepeners, just like I said. So we'll go from there. So this is using the kinesthetic and auditory deepening. And so this is very simple. And I'll read it to you at a pace I would normally do, right? So when you're ready, please allow your eyes to close. And just allow yourself to take a deep breath, just letting go of any external tension. That's it. Now focus on your eyelids and allow the muscles in your eyelids to go completely loose, limp, and lazy. So when you know that your eyelids are so loose, so limp, so lazy, so relaxed, and keep that relaxation and allow them to no longer work. Now give your eyelids a good test, allowing your eyeballs to move so I can see your testing. Stop testing. Thank you. And now let the mind send that quality of relaxation from the top of your head to the very tips of your toes. Great. In a moment, I'm going to count from 10 down to 1, and this will allow your mind to take you much deeper. Here we go. 10. 9. What I'm doing is I'm watching the exhalation pattern of the person. And I'm on, as they exhale, I say the number. Now, on live, that's very easy to do usually, but I can do this online too. So I'm going 10. Depends on the breathing pattern. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So you say, well, you didn't say the deeper down. You didn't say all that stuff in between. Well, I've gotten so used to just saying that because I've already told them that their mind will allow them to go much deeper. I've left it open to the depth of how much they can go down. And I don't have that saying that, double, 10 times, whatever it is, because now there's nothing to attach to. Okay, so then when you get, in a moment, I'll show you how to get your mind calm and totally aware. What are people usually afraid of, by the way, as I stop there for a second? They're usually afraid of losing control. So instead of saying relaxed or something like that, this is what they would want, calm and totally aware. So I'm going to ask you to count backwards from 100 out loud like this, and then I model it. So I'm going like this. I'll show you first. 100, 99, 98. So I'm giving indirect suggestion by inhaling and exhaling deeply between the numbers. I already told them that their mind will double the depth between each number. Just, you can say, just want it to happen. That's what Elman used to do, and it seems to work well. And after just a few numbers, your mind will just let the numbers fade. The mind will choose to let them go, whatever you want. Doesn't matter. It's about being very careful and not very directive. It's allowing yourself to be as indirective as possible. So when they're counting back now, because that was the demo of me counting back, what I'm watching for is they're going to be doing slow enough. If they race ahead, they're not listening to directions. So I would stop them and say, stop counting. Remember, this is slowly. All right. So Sarah, then you say, they say 100, you come in and you say your mind doubles the state. 99. You can choose to allow the mind to let them go anytime now. Talking to the conscious, right? But I'm telling them their mind can let them go for them really easily. So client, again, 98, and me, allowing your mind to let them go. Client 97, allowing the mind to let them be gone. Now, sometimes I'll get them to 96, and sometimes I'll let them go to 95. If they haven't let them go by then, sometimes they even do that one, because I let them go at 98. Sometimes that's another indirect suggestion to them to choose to let them go at 98. And it happens quite often. So then we allow them to go, yourself to go deeper. You don't state where, what, it's interrupted. So if I have someone that keeps counting and you know they're on a mission, you just look at the pattern. You have to watch the pattern of the numbers, the in between. And then as soon as you see 96, and then you go, just before they get to the next number, you say, do you like the beach? That's a deepener I use. It could be anything that you would say. It's a pattern interrupt, and it lets the numbers go. And it's not cheating, and it works.